How's it going, guys? This is your most wonderful phantasm spirit coming in at ya. And today's question is, what class is more annoying to you, sniper or spy? Hash it out in the comments below, and remember, be friendly. Everyone else has a different opinion, and you gotta respect that. Are snipers giving you a pain in the head? Well, maybe we can help you out with that. And these tips don't apply just to heavy. You can actually apply them to any other class too. There are many tricks to deal with snipers. One of the big ones is stay out of their sight lines. And that one's actually a pretty simple tip, but it's not well understood. What I mean by it is avoid where they have biggest open lines of sight. Pester them if you do, and all you have to really do is stick to where their field of vision will not see you. If they're scoped in, they have a very limited sight, which makes it easier to get around them, especially if they stay scoped in for a long time. However, if they constantly unscope and look around, you have to be a bit more cautious, but at the same time they have to re-zoom in to get a scope shot. However, if you're a heavy, they have to do it twice for 2 quick scopes for 300 health, but if you have a medic healing you, you can fall back to cover, recover that, and then wait for a teammate to come in, because he's going to train his focus on you. Another thing that you can do is watch the walls. If you see a blue or red dot based on your team, you can easily avoid that lane and just go somewhere else, because you know a sniper's watching there. If you can't see a dot, you have to be careful. He may be hiding it just behind the wall, so as soon as you come around the corner, boom, headshot, you're dead. However, that's the way it works. You'll get your hits and misses with other snipers, so you have to be careful with that. But if they like to put their dot right against the wall where you can see it, then it's a bit easier to avoid. In competitive, this is usually a warning sign of, hey, don't come this way, and if you do go that way, it just goes horrible just for you. And you have to learn to protect your medic from walking out that way, just going, no, don't you dare do that, buddy. And then another way you can avoid a sniper is, well, spy. Cloak, you'll never be seen. However, if you're going spy, you should be countering the sniper if he is causing trouble for your team. However, if you're playing as a heavy, you want to minimize your hitbox size by using props like a fence and that to hide behind. If you want to minimize yourself as a target as an engineer, you don't want to build out in open sight lines that he can peek around that's outside your sentry's range. If he wants to pester you from outside your sentry's range, it means you need to move, but you need to do it carefully. If you don't be careful where you put yourself or your gear, you're an easy target. As a demo man, you don't have much that you can do other than sticky jump around. If you sticky jump, you're going to be harder to hit. Same with being a soldier. You jump around. It makes it harder for you to hit. However, just normal key jumping with spacebar makes you an easier target. Not for like new and untrained snipers. Trained snipers who know what they're doing and how to aim will know how to follow you through your jump. So you got to be careful when jumping, unless you're using it as a bait, because it'll make it easier for a headshot for them, and no one likes to have that happen. And the last thing that you can do to minimize yourself as a target to a sniper is buff your sniper. Like, really, have your sniper buff with overheal so you can do a quick scope battle and win usually the buff sniper will win. So there's a reason to buff a sniper, whether it be competitive or in a public match. A buff sniper is a threat, and that's one threat you really, really don't want to mess with, especially if they have good aim. So make sure you stay out of lines in that. Buff your sniper, let him do the kill, then everyone can walk in. Now if there's multiple snipers, you have to more or less pay attention to all the dots. If you can't pay attention to all the crosshairs, then there's not much that you can do, but you just work with it. And that's all you really can do. You try your best. Snipers are here, they're never going to go, but you're always going to get your fair share of bad ones and your fair share of good ones. So just make sure you play smart and you'll live longer. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.